Tonight I'm going to speak about something which came in the conversation that I have by email with a very old friend of mine that I've known since I'm 8 years old, and he lives in Paris, but we talk very often by email, and he kind of I wouldn't say coach me, because we didn't decide, okay, you are going to coach me. No, it's just that his job is to coach people, so he has a tendency to do that with me, especially when we speak about art, because he's an artist himself. Originally, he was an artist. He draws really well. And we often speak about my videos, about my paintings, about what I'm doing here in the US and everything. And he asked me a question which was actually very difficult to answer. He asked me, why do you paint about Mark Hollis and Tok Tok? Do you try to represent on your painting the feelings that you can notice or pick up in the Mark Hollis or Tok Tok songs, and it speaks to you because it's maybe there are maybe feelings that you feel yourself? Or is it the music that you are painting? You listen to the music and you paint what you feel according to the music. We are not speaking about lyrics, because you may feel something that Mark Hollis or Tok Tok express in a song, and when you read the lyrics it may be completely different. I mean, the lyrics are not automatically the same thing as the feeling that we can feel in a song, and it's not automatically the same thing as the music. The music may look joyful, but actually the song is sad. You know, it's sometimes it's the same, but not always. Well, okay. What I'm trying to say is that he was asking me, my friend, Michel Pierre, it's his name. He was asking me if I was representing the feeling that I can pick up in the Mark Hollis or Tok Tok songs on my paintings, or if I was trying to represent the music. First, I wanted to say I represent the music, but actually it was very difficult to answer, because for me it's exactly the same thing. I think that the music is the feeling that Mark Hollis and the others try to express in it. For me, the music, Mark Hollis is the music, and he expresses himself through the music. And when he expresses himself through the music, it's his feelings. So it's very difficult to separate the feelings from the music, because for me it's the same thing. And it's like if you were saying the music is this and Mark Hollis is that. For me, there is no Mark Hollis without music, and there is no music of his without him. So I told my friend, I'm sorry, but I can't answer your question. It's exactly the same thing. I have the feeling that I express on my paintings, the music that I hear, but the music is the feeling. And sometimes it's the same thing as the lyrics, sometimes it's not, but it's mostly feeling music. And actually I found on a blog named Dervswerve. I don't know if we pronounce like that. Dervswerve, yes. Just a small part. I give you the link below of this page. You have to scroll down, down to find something about the song Dum Dum Girl. Dum Dum Girl, when you listen to it, it seems joyful. Then when you listen to the lyrics, it looks like if he's kind of making fun of the Dum Dum Girls, prostitutes. But you know, the first time I heard this song, I remember, first I was not completely understanding the lyrics then, because we didn't have internet, so we had only to guess, and my English was not as good as now. And also maybe the accent can prevent you from really understanding what the lyrics mean. So on Dervswerve, it's written about Dum Dum Girl. When accused by one interviewer of being a misery guts, writing yet another miserable song, Hollis retorted, "Dum Dum Girl isn't miserable. I just think of it as an anti-prostitution song. That's what it is. I think the songs have got to be sung with feeling." Exactly what I was saying before. So they've got to be written with feeling. I don't think I make people feel miserable. I really don't. I don't think it's about misery, it's soul. That's where it all comes from. It's sad because that's what soul music is. You look at Otis Redding's Try a Little Tenderness and I've Been Loving You Too Long. It's all love in it. It's got to be. So that's exactly what I was saying in previous videos. I talked about technique versus feeling, but beyond that, I said that in another video, I don't remember which one actually, I was saying that Mark Hollis or Talk music conveys some love, and that's what I hear, that's what I receive when I listen to their music. And that's probably why I could paint again, because I was without love during a very long time, and suddenly it's like if this love came to me, another love, the love which is conveyed in this music. And probably I need love to paint, and I felt this love, and I'm trying to give back this love as much as I can with my paintings, with my videos. I do my best because I don't think I will be able to give back as much as I received. What I receive is big. It's big because it managed to make me paint again, and I was completely stuck. I couldn't, and then suddenly I can. So it means that there is something really powerful in this music. I'm working on Tomorrow Started. I don't think that you managed to see, but there is a kind of draft made with the charcoal on my canvas, which is covered with gesso. I had to put coats and coats and coats of gesso because I don't know why the canvas was really very porous. I don't know if it's a problem of heat. We have a lot of heat these days. It's unbearable. Sometimes I'm wondering why I'm living in Los Angeles, because I can't bear the heat. I want some rain, I want some snow, I want it to be cold here, and of course we are in August and it's really very hot. So I spent several days putting coats and coats and coats on gesso because the canvas was absorbing the gesso, and I had to go again. And I'm going to use a lot of red on my paintings, so I want the red to be really red, not something reddish. I have to start from a very white background. I was considering actually putting some black because the song is really dark, but I'm afraid that I won't be able to have the reds as I want, so I preferred starting on white. Anyway, there is a draft on it, which is very light. It's just to give me the positions of what I'm going to put. I have a pretty good idea of what is going to come here, but I was wondering why it was so painful to start this painting, and I realized that there was something in the song Tomorrow Started, in the lyrics, that I didn't notice 30 years ago, because, as I was saying before, I couldn't understand the lyrics as well as now, and we didn't have internet, we couldn't find the lyrics everywhere, and I looked at my audio tape. There was no lyrics written on it, so probably I was guessing the lyrics, but I couldn't understand everything. But now I can read the lyrics of Tomorrow Started, and I can think about it, and we have so much more information now with internet, of course. So in the lyrics, at a point in Tomorrow Started, we are not speaking about Dum Dum Girls, it's not the same kind of song at all. At a point he says, don't look back until you've tried. With time you'll endlessly arrive. Outside of use, it's just tomorrow starting. Yes. Don't look back until you've tried. With time you'll endlessly arrive. Outside of use, it's just tomorrow starting. And every time I listen to this part of the song, it hurts. It really hurts. It was not hurting 30 years ago, but now when I listen to that, it hurts. And when I started working on my painting, I couldn't stop thinking of this part of the song. And yesterday evening I was like, why I'm so upset, overwhelmed by this particular part of the song. And it's about, according to me, this song is about the obsolescence of life. But you know, hopefully I'm not about to die right now. At least in the next 5 minutes, I suppose that I will be still alive. If I manage to post this video, you can assume that I'm still alive, let's say. So it's not something which touches me because I'm about to die right now. I imagine that someone very sick could be upset and overwhelmed by these lyrics, because it means, okay, goodbye, you are going to die and you are basically obsolete. So it's not my situation. So why am I so overwhelmed by that? And I realized that we could understand it by another way, and it's probably what I was doing. You can be outside of use regarding the life. I mean, you can be obsolete in your life, but you can also be obsolete in your love, in your yes, love story. Love story, it's strange to call that, how we say that, in your love life, I would say. And you must know, I don't want to enter in the details because it would give too much importance to what doesn't deserve it. But one day in my life, I've been told that I was expired. Like a product, you know. I couldn't be of any use anymore. The story was over. But you know, a love story can be over. It doesn't mean that you are expired. It means that you are maybe obsolete for one person, but probably not for someone else. But I've been told that I was, yes, expired. It's exactly, well, it was said in French, but it means expired. In French we say périmé. It's like if I was périmé, expired. And I forgot that. You know, I completely forgot that. I forgot actually a lot of things. Um, Probably my brain erased a lot of things to protect myself so I wouldn't be too sad. I'm not too sad now. I'm just mad. I'm mad. No, I'm not mad. No, I'm not mad. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Yes, stunned is more the word, because I'm wondering how someone can say something like that to someone else. Um, Even if you hate the person, I don't think that it's something we should say to someone else, because it's really hard. It's really, really hard. Anyway, that's probably why I was kind of a little uncomfortable by starting this song on my canvas. Probably because these specific words, which are actually beautiful even to sing, it's sad, but it's so beautiful. But suddenly it resonated in my mind, and I was hearing something else. Now that I know, I feel much more comfortable, because I'm not expired. I've never been. I have feelings. Yes, I repressed my feelings during such a long time. But by listening to Mark Hollis and Talk Talk music, I heard feelings, and it awoke me. That's why I paint again, and I want to honor these feelings. And I'm actually very glad and proud to be able to feel like that, to feel, to create, to love, to be alive, to do something. I don't think it's good to repress who we are, what we do, what we feel, even if we are imperfect. You know, nobody is perfect, and actually, what is perfection? Perfection doesn't exist in this world, so you are who you are, but not feeling, that is really bad. And I'm glad to feel again, and I'm glad to create again. So this painting is officially started. It's tomorrow starting here. For me, this painting is tomorrow starting. That's probably why I chose this one, because I have the feeling that I am at a crossroad. That's probably why, you know, today I was searching for stairs, a theater stairs, because I need an image of stairs for my painting. Not that I'm going to do exactly the same thing, it's just that it's necessary to have a model, because it's easier to visualize and to paint it. And it's funny, because every time I was going to pictures where the stairs go straight and then divides in two like that, and I was like, why do I always go to this image? And actually it's because I'm at a crossroad. If you go on the left, maybe it's the end, maybe. If you go on the right, maybe it's another story, maybe it's something else. Or the contrary, I have nothing against left or against right. I say that randomly, maybe it's the contrary. Anyway, I'm at a crossroad. My whole situation is maybe going to change in a few months. I don't know. Everything is undecided right now, because the whole situation in my life is like that. Before I was scared, and now I'm kind of not excited, because it's always a little scary, but curious. Yes, curious. I know only one thing, is that I must do this painting, because it's going to help me. I know that. by the same way I did the portrait. I'm trying to find a place to hang it in my house. The portrait was very important to me. There will be other portraits. My time is not long enough for all what I want to do, and my hand doesn't paint fast enough. I'm not quick enough, and I have too much work, but never mind. I won't go fast, but I will do it. By the way, I bought this, so it's Cannes, Tagomago. I recommend this. I listened to the other albums by Cannes. I'm not sure that I like the rest, but this one is wow, wow, wow. That is a big moment. The next time that I'm going to do a video, I would probably have started this tomorrow starting. See you soon, bye bye.